Welcome back to another Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Report, and today we got Skaven versus Orcs and Goblins. And I know what you're saying, oh no, you're playing your brother again. But I am not playing my brother. I am actually playing Aaron, the guy who always plays the Vampire or Undead army. He decided to pull out his Skaven army, dust it off, paint up a couple models, and bring it out and see what happens. 2,400 points. I'm still getting ready for Blood in the Sun, but let's see what we brought. First off, we're going to go ahead and show off my army. I have the Ragnarok Spider. This is my ace in the hole. This is probably my most solid piece I have out there, next to Gorbad. Gorbad's a little unstable though. Over here I have 2 units of 20 Night Goblins with bows and short bows and fanatics. I have my Mangler Squig, 3 trolls, regular trolls. They're not any kind of special or rare kind. And then I have a big block of 28 savages, I want to say, with a level 4 with the Lucky Shrunken Head in the front. Over here I have my big boss man, Gorbad Ironclaw, with the unit of 9 Orc Biggin Boar Riders. Over here I have Lord Chickenhead on the left, and then I have my Undead Goblin Shaman on the right. I'll give him a name one day soon. I have two Doom Divers. And then I believe that's about it. We're going to go over the Skaven. He brought out a unit of Plague Monks, which are pushing the Plague Furnace. And on that Plague Furnace, he's going to have a level 2 Plague Priest on it. He has the Hell Pit Abomination, and also a Doom Wheel. A unit of Clan Rats. I believe it's like 30 Clan Rats or so. They have Deathmaster Snitch in the front. They also have a level 4 Grey Seer in the front, right next to Deathmaster Snitch. And then he has Queek over here, and Queek has his own Storm Vermin. And I believe it's like a unit of 25 Queek Storm Vermin with halberds. 1 Warp Lightning Cannon, and there's his Plague Priest, like I said. Alright, Magic Phase. I got my level 2, he got Grave Call, and the other one is It Doesn't Even Matter. My level 4 Orc Shaman. He has Hand of Gork, Foot of Gork, Here We Go, and Brain Buster. And then as for his level 4 Grey Seer, he has Warp Lightning, Howling Warp Gale, the Dreaded 13th, Crack's Call, and then his Plague Priest has Blessed with Filth and Pestilence Breath. As for Vanguards, I go ahead and move up, and this is actually the one where we're playing in an angle, so you know we're in a diagonal from corner to corner. So that's what you're going to see really soon. Skaven turn 1, he won the dice roll off, and let's get started. So part of the pictures missing here are the deployment, more or less, but I have, he goes ahead and declares a charge because we're like pretty much right in front of each other's faces at the start. He charges with this huge block of Clan Rats, and they fail their charge, which, okay, whatever, that happens. Over here, his Hell Pit Abomination, he got triple 1s, so he didn't go anywhere. He only moved 3 inches up. And then his Doom Wheel, he moves it straight for the Vanguarded Lord Chickenhead, and Lord Chickenhead ain't scared. He's going to take a couple zaps to the face, though. Basically, he moved everybody else up or over just a little bit, getting ready for the next phase, which I'm probably going to charge. And so he goes ahead and throws for Magic. Magic, he gets 8 power dice. And here you go. This is a good picture of, you can see the whole map, basically how everybody's put out. Anyways, he gets 8 power dice. He throws 2 on Crack's Call. He gets double 6s, and he realizes he's not even close enough to hit anybody. And he takes his irresistible miscast, and he takes 1 wound. It was a strength 6 hit. So he also lost dice from the pool, which kind of sucked and kind of messed up his magic phase. As for shooting phase, he has his Warp Lightning Cannon. Going to go ahead and take a shot, and he's aiming at I believe like the tip of the trolls that'll hit the Boar Boys, which will hit Gorbad's unit. It bounces 2 inches the first bounce. The second bounce, it bounces and it blows up. Miscast or misfire, and he cannot shoot for a turn, which I lucked out. He's going to go ahead and do zap, and he zaps Lord Chickenhead, and Lord Chickenhead gets a 5-up ward save. He takes it to the face, and the next shot he goes for, he gets a 1, and it does nothing. So yeah, I'm okay. Orcs and Goblins turn 1. My Goblins fail Animosity. Of course they fail Animosity, and they're gonna go ahead and charge into that unit of Clan Rats. And then Chickenhead's gonna go ahead and charge into the Doom Wheel. These guys fail their charge, and it puts them like at exactly like 8.5 inches away, or like 9 inches, but it was just short of releasing the fanatics, which is good. Chicken Head, of course, gets in, and then I move my Mangler up, kind of blocking the charge for the savages. I move the savages up, move up the archers just a little bit, so that way they could, pew pew at some people. Moved up my undead shaman, which still needs a name. If anybody has a cool name for an undead goblin shaman on a wolf that has a zombie head on top of it that looks like Darth Vader's helmet on a little child, please make a name for it. Put it in the comment section. I'll love to give this character a name. Anyways, moved up the trolls a little bit out of the way, kind of like they're gonna take a hit from the hell pit anyways, and setting up the boar boys. The boar boys have the banner of the eternal flame. I'm trying to keep the boar boys close enough to the savages so they could keep them in line with Gorbad's leadership, which is an 18. Plus the Ragnarok spiders on the left side of the building. I want to keep him in the leadership bubble. But I have that eternal flame banner. I want to hit that hell pit with the flame and kill it and make sure it stays dead. We'll see what happens. And then as you can see, the Ragnarok moves up. I also had Lord Chickenhead go for the Doom Wheel because I'm trying to protect my Ragnarok from getting zapped. Magic Phase, I get 7 power dice, and I throw, I believe, 5 dice onto the foot, and it fails. It fails outright. Yeah. So, that happens. And then I used, I believe, like 2 more dice onto Graveclaw, and he dispelled it with all his dice that he had left over. Over here, I'm going to have my Night Goblins with bows go ahead and shoot at these Plague Monks. And they pick off a couple guys, 3 guys actually, which isn't bad. Doom Divers, they're hiding in the corner, way behind the buildings, way behind anybody. Nobody's even going to ever get to these Doom Divers. They're going to be basically shooting all game. They're both shooting at Queek Storm Vermin, and basically one drifts off, one gets in. The one that gets in kills 4 guys. And then Lord Chickenhead, this is really funny actually, guys. I have he swings and he misses. All his rats miss. Okay? I swing and I miss. I have like a strength 5 weapon. I have a bunch of other little goodies on this guy, and I miss everything. But I charged. So the combat resolution, I'm winning by 1, and he flees and he panics. He missed his leadership test, and he starts running away, and I catch him and I kill him. Oh man! So Lord Chickenhead gets a good chunk of movement there, and that's gonna start off Skaven turn 2. Alright, so a lot happens in turn 2 on both sides here. So he's gonna go ahead and try to charge in with his unit of like 50 clan rats. They're charging in, and they get it, they connect, but the fanatics have to come out. So he stops at 8 inches. Fanatics pop out. I'm going to go ahead and throw all 3 fanatics straight into that unit. Unfortunately, this is the one time I want them to fall short, and they don't. 2 of them go right through them, and 1 of them stops short. So the one that stops short, he's going to take 2d6 from that one, and he's going to take 1d6 from the other 2. So he's taking 4d6 total. They kill off 12 to 13 clan rats by just swinging into them. Which, I mean, that's pretty good, but that's still like another like 38 or something like that I have to deal with. So that kind of sucks. And then over here, his hell pit, he gets a good roll. He gets in about like, I want to say it's like 11 or 12 inches that he needed to the trolls, and he clipped them, comes in, and that's about to happen. And then all of a sudden, we go back and we realize, oh wait, if you got in, the fanatics would have popped out on these Night Goblins over here. So he takes it back. He stops at 8 inches. I release 2 fanatics to the left, and I decide to throw 1 fanatic to the right, just in case he wants to run in with his plague furnace and hopefully get some of those guys. But the 2 that go to the left, only 1 connects. The other one kind of falls short, and it actually puts 2 wounds onto him. So good job, fanatic. And besides that, the other guy didn't really. Fell short. He decides to move his plague furnace into the Mangler Squig. He decides he's just going to take the hit to the face. just because he wants to start doing some magic spells to these savages over here. The Mangler decides to eat about like 10 guys, which is just delicious. And then over here, his Queek Storm Vermin, they're moving around that fountain there. That's about it. We got 7 power dice. He's going to go ahead and do Pestilence Breath. He gets it off, and he's going to go ahead and shoot at these guys. Just like this. It's a flame template, but it's just basically a breath weapon. I failed my lookout, sir, but I did pass my ward on my level 4 shaman there. But the other guys, he did kill off 2 more regular guys, so that sucks. As for the Warp Lightning Cannon, it decides to take a shot at the Ragnarok Spider. I think it could go right through its armor, no problem. And not only that, it could do multiple D6 wounds, which the Ragnarok's built to take at least 1 hit, but I don't want to. But he misfires, and this time he did get it where it's no shooting for the next turn. This close combat over here, he rolls the dice to see what he got, and he got Feed. And basically each one of his attacks that go through gets D3 wounds, and he rolls 3 on all his D3s, and it kills off every single troll. And I failed regeneration. That really sucks. Then his close combat over here, the clan rats, they just kill off like 9 night goblins, but night goblins fight back and they kill off about like 5 clan rats. I'm going to lose that combat resolution by a lot because he charged, he has ranks on me, he has a banner, and he killed off more guys. So they're going to go ahead and run. They run off the table, and he chases me, and he runs off the table as well. And we're going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2 with that in mind. First thing I'm going to do is going to go ahead and charge with Gorbad, and I call out the Wah, and I didn't forget to do it this time. And I also have the Ragnarok attack onto the Hell Pit Abomination. We're going to hit him. We're going to hit him with some flaming banners. We pincered him in there on both sides, so he's getting side flanked. And we're going to see what we can do here. The Fanatic, this one, he actually goes through Gorbad's unit, but he got double 6s, so he dies, and he's not in my way. This guy over here, one of them goes through the unit, and I'm thinking, alright, he's going to kill some clan rats, but he only killed 1. Just 1. The other guy, he just kind of swirls around and does absolutely nothing. And then over here, Lord Chickenhead starts just moving 18 inches at a time towards that cannon. He's going to take out the cannon before the cannon takes anybody out. Magic Phase, he gets 5 power dice, and I'm going to go ahead and do the Foot of Gork, and he dispels it pretty fast. Shooting Phase, I have both Doom Divers aim for the Storm Vermin again. One drifts off again, and the other one hits, and the one that hits kills 3. As for this combat over here, Gorbad strikes first, always strikes first. He gets off 4 hits, he gets off 4 wounds, and guess what? He regen 3 of them. I go to roll for D3 on my multiple wounds. On the one that he didn't regen, and it only does 1 wound. So Gorbad only did 1 wound. That Hell Pit's still kicking, and he's going to go ahead and do Avalanche of Flesh. And it does 2d6 automatic hits. He does it onto the unit of Boar Boys, and he wipes out that whole unit of Boar Boys. I believe he did maybe like 1 or 2 wounds over what I had available, and I was just like, I was hoping to God I could save, because I think it was like strength 6. I think I got like 6 up armors, and I was hoping to save at least just the flaming banner. I wanted 1 flaming attack on him, just 1. And I couldn't. He killed everybody. But the spider goes ahead and does another wound onto the guy. And he did 1 wound to the spider with the Avalanche of Flesh as well. So, unfortunately, I forgot, even though I called out the Wah, I forgot to do the effects of the Wah, which was allow my guys to have a D3 to my combat resolution. So, as of right now, I got a charge, a side flank, 2 wounds, and then he did like 9 wounds plus. So I'm losing by 5. I need a 5 to stay. The spider's stubborn, so I do the spider first with Gorbad's leadership and bubble in the range. The spider sticks around, but Gorbad runs, and as soon as Gorbad fails his roll, he dies because he's a BSB and he just dies. Ah, that sucks, man. I lost my leader, my general in the 2nd turn, and that really is crucial for me because he holds it down. Over here, the Plague Furnace, it has this thing where it hurts everybody in base contact, so he kills off 2 of his own guys. It's called I don't know what it's called. He does a Pestilence Breath, and it kills off 2 of my guys. And then his guys attack, and he kills off 2 more. My guys go ahead and attack, and they kill off chunks of guys, like 10 guys. And then he has the Plague Priest obviously attacking back, kills another 2. He rolls for, at the end of the turn of the Plague Furnace, he rolls to see this chart, and he gets a misfire. So the misfire, basically he gets one of these. I forgot which one it was. I want to say it was Villainous Clout. But basically he's going to take some more wounds from that, and he loses combat by a lot on this turn. He does lose Frenzy, but he's unbreakable, so he does not run. We're going to go ahead and start off Skaven turn 3. Skaven turn 3. His Storm Vermin are going to go ahead and charge at the side of my Arachnarok, and I'm thinking, shit, that's going to be in trouble very soon. The Clan Rats move back up onto the stage, and he's going to go ahead and try to charge these Clan Rats into the side of my Savages. He connects, takes some 2d6 from the Fanatics, and the Fanatic takes off like a good 12 of them. So that's beautiful. That was probably one of the best 2d6 ever. It is the best 2d6 ever. As for the Storm Vermin, they fail their charge, which is perfect. And then they have Skaven Brew onto the unit of Clan Rats that just charged in with the Grace here. So they're all like hopped up on Skaven Brew. They get Frenzy, so they're gonna go ahead and like get extra attacks in. So now, even though I won combat resolution with the guys up there and they lost Frenzy, now I got these other guys on the side with their Frenzy. Jesus Christ. 6 power dice, and he goes ahead and throws for the dreaded 13th, and I dispel it with this guy right here. I'm like, hell no, you're not doing that. So then he goes ahead and does something with this guy here, and I can't stop it. Kills off 1 guy. I forgot which spell it was. He only has 2 spells with that guy, though. As for the combat here, as you can see, this is just the chaos at the end. I killed off that whole unit of Plague Monks. He killed off, with his side flank, a good chunk of like 10 of my Savages or something like that. Now the Plague Furnace has nowhere to go. I believe I lost combat resolution, but I'm going to go ahead and try to attempt to reform. And I do, and I'm going to go ahead and face the guys who are attacking me to the side. I just kind of figure, screw that stupid furnace. Nobody's going to be able to push it. It's just going to be stuck there. As for the King Kong versus Godzilla fight over here, he gets Flailing Fists. The Flailing Fist does 3 wounds onto my Arachnarok, but my Arachnarok goes simultaneously, and he does the Venomous Surge Jaw attack. It does D6 wounds. He failed the poison, and it destroyed him. It did like 6 wounds with the poison immediately without even doing the rest of the attacks. So the Ragnarok kicked his ass. Oh man, good job, Ragnarok. And he failed his roll for to see if he comes back alive from the dead, or if his pops open his rat guts, and he's just dead. So that starts off Orcs and Goblins turn 3. I have Lord Chickenhead charging a huge charge. I believe he needs like an 11 to get into this cannon, but he's going to try it anyways, and he fails miserably. This Fanatic runs into the wall. This Fanatic runs into the fountain. And my archers over here, they kind of reform to come face this way towards the giant clan rat horde coming over there. My undead shaman moves over here. He figures he's safe for a turn, at least right here. And then my Ragnarok moves around the Storm Vermin, around Creek Storm Vermin to the side flank of them. I get a magic phase. I get 2 power dice. That is garbage. 2 power dice. What am I supposed to do with 2? Right? And then I throw 2 dice and he dispels it anyways with this guy. Oh, he still had 1 Plague Monk left. Whatever. Basically, my shooting phase, I'm going to go ahead and shoot at the Storm Vermin again. And I get 1 misfire, but it's a wild shot, so he gets shot into the building, as you can see. It's that red one. That red one hasn't hit shit the whole game. I see which one it is. And as for the other guy, he jumps onto the fountain, but misses the whole unit, so he doesn't kill anybody. Savages finish off the last Plague Monk here. He challenges with Deathmaster Snitch, and I accept with my champion, just because I figured, whatever, if he kills him, he only got 2 wounds off, and I actually ward saved one of them too, but he definitely killed off my champion with Deathmaster Snitch. And then my Savages kind of killed off a couple of his guys. They killed off 5. I believe he might win combat resolution, because he didn't really kill any of my guys besides the champion and a couple guys. But I don't recall, to be honest, if I lost combat or if he lost it and he lost his frenzy or what. But we're going to start off Skaven turn 4 now. Skaven turn 4, he's going to declare a side charge with these clan rats over here, and they get in. Man, those Savages, they are freaking holding it down. I mean, they just fought off freaking Plague Monks, they're fighting off clan rats, and they're fighting off another horde of clan rats. They're not going to make it past this round, though. His Storm Vermin decide to reform to face the Spider. They don't want to get side flanked by him. He gets 10 power dice. Come on, man. He gets Howling Warp Gale, which basically lowers all my ballistic skill by 2. He does Pestilence Breath, and it doesn't hurt anybody, so that's why there's no extra pitcher. And basically, he shoots his Warp Lightning Cannon right at my Lord Chickenhead, or at my... No, he shoots it at my Spider for sure, and he does another wound or 2 to hit. 2 wounds, so that guy is now at 6 wounds. He has 8 total, so he only has 2 wounds left. That hurts. As for close combat over here, he's going to go ahead and he attacks. He kills off 5 of my Savages, and then my Savages attack back, try to kill off the rats on this side, and we kill off 6 of them. And yeah, my guys break. I cannot pass. They got a side flank. They got ranks on me. They killed off 5 of my guys. I've only killed off about 6. I think I'm at a -3 or something like that. Maybe -4, but I couldn't do it. Anyways, I don't even have a BSB in range, or period. So I run, and they chase me, and they catch me and kill me off. And basically that's how it looks. As for Orcs and Goblins turn 4, or 5, whatever turn this is, I think it's 4. Orcs and Goblins turn 4, Lord Chickenhead's going to try that charge again, and this time he connects in and he gets into that cannon, so the cannon cannot kill off the Spider. My Undead Shaman, he's going to go ahead and come back here, and again, it's just out of the range of everybody, but at the same time he's safe from getting attacked. My Night Goblin Archers, they're going to go ahead and move up right here and try to take some cheap shots off at some clan rats or something like that. And then as for the Spider jumps over the building and comes onto this side, and he's just playing games right now with those Queek Storm Vermin. There's no way in hell. He only has 2 wounds left. There's no way in hell he's going to take, what is that, 10, 12, 13 hits from freaking Strength 5 weapons? Hell no. I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. So, and plus they go first because they're fast-ass rats. 6 power dice. Since I lost my Savage Shaman, I'm going to go ahead and use my Undead Shaman. I throw all 6 onto Grave Call. Throw up some Vargeist in the back over here, and they pop out, and that's good. I got some extra reinforcements coming in. As for shooting phase, still shooting these guys at the Storm Vermin, and they both connect, I believe. And yeah, they both connect, and they're going to go ahead and take out chunks of some Storm Vermin here. So both Doom Divers, they ended up killing off 8 Storm Vermin. They're really thinning down the ranks over here. They've been picking at him all day. As for close combat, Lord Chickenhead goes ahead and he does 3 wounds onto the cannon, and he's just basically going to sit there. And we're going to start off Skaven turn 5. Skaven turn 5, those clan rats are charging right at Lord Chickenhead. This is technically where he should be standing based on the angle he ran in at. And then over here, he Queeks Storm Vermin go ahead and reform again to face the Spider, and the Spider again, like I said, is just playing games. He doesn't want to get charged, not a front charge. He would rather go ahead and charge them in the side flank or wait till they get shot down to death. As for these clan rats, they turn around to face the Vargeists, and unfortunately these clan rats did get in on their charge. They're there. Magic phase, he gets 4 power dice and he uses it onto Crack's Calls. And it's a fail initiative or die test, and he does it right onto the Vargeist, which the Vargeist should be flying. So I don't know how the hell he's gonna get. He falls in a crack and dies, but he did. He does Pestilence Breath onto these guys over here, and I believe I'm okay on that one. Close combat, all his guys do 2 wounds onto Lord Chickenhead, and I'm thinking, honestly, he has 2 ranks and a charge. He's going to be steadfast, right? But all I had to do was hold combat for a turn or 2, right? So I'm thinking I have to kill at least 5 guys, which is possible. It means all 4 of my swings have to kill, and my dog has to kill 1 clan rat. I believe it could happen, but then he got 2 wounds in, and I was just like, it's impossible. So I only killed off 3 guys though. Didn't even kill off the 5 like I thought. And he's gonna go ahead and chase me down, and I get away. He does not kill me. I get away. I'm alive. All right. We're gonna go ahead and I believe that's it. I want to say that's it. We're gonna go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 5 now. The spider passes his march check, and he goes ahead and runs around the storm vermin again, and he starts facing towards the clan rats that are chasing Lord Chickenhead. And I figured that would be a better off move there. I got 8 power dice, and again I'm just throwing 6 dice on Grave Call every time right now. Sure enough, I go ahead and I get double 6s on this turn. I pull up Crypt Horrors. And even though they look like trolls, they're really Crypt Horrors. Those are the dead trolls that just died. They turned up as Crypt Horrors, and they brought 1 buddy extra in, so they're gonna go ahead and help out that unit over there. As for the Doom Divers, they're gonna go keep trying to pick at Queek Storm Vermin here. They killed off 2 more, and that kind of I don't know. It's getting to the point where the Doom Divers can't kill off the whole unit anymore, and they can't really cause a panic with Queek in it. As for these guys over here, they're going to go ahead and shoot at the Plague Furnace. They actually put on 2 wounds onto it, so that's pretty impressive from some archers. As for the Vargeist, killed off pretty much, Deathmaster Snitch killed off one of the Vargeist, but the remaining Vargeist killed off like 4 or 5 guys plus stomps. So that was pretty impressive. He did a good job there. Causes them to panic, and they are definitely going to flee, and I'm going to chase them down. So I kill them off, and this is where I end up. Well, I have to chase them down. I'm frenzied. But anyways, that pretty much ended this turn. We're going to go into Skaven turn 6. It's the last turn of the game. Let's see what happens. He goes ahead. Oh, I rallied Chickenhead. He's going to go ahead and charge him again, which I got to hold, I guess. He does 9 power dice. Really doesn't have any spells to do with the power dice, so he just kind of forfeits that magic phase because the guy is on the Plague Furnace still, and that's basically the only guy with magic right now because his Gracier just died by running away. He's going to go ahead and attack, and this pisses me off. This just pisses me off. He kills Lord Chickenhead. Lord Chickenhead had a 3-up armor and a 4-up ward, and he failed everything. Pisses me the hell off. He reforms. There's no safe way to reform. He has to either face the Vargeist, and he shows off both flanks to the spider and to the ghouls, the horrors, or he faces either way, and he's going to get a rear charge. And he decides to face the Arachnarok, hoping that he gets the most amount of attacks on the Arachnarok and kills him before I kill them. My turn 6 is the end of the game, last turn of the game. My Night Goblin archers, freaking animosity, and they charge into the stupid Plague Furnace. It's like the dumbest thing they could have done, and they're like, "Let's do it! All right!" So I'm gonna go ahead and declare a triple charge here. A triple charge. Arachnarok in the front, Crypt Horrors in the back, and Vargeist up the side. I've even contemplated not charging in the Arachnarok so that way it doesn't die. It only has 1 wound left, and as you've been seeing, my armor rolls are usually shit this game. These guys connect in. Everybody connects in here, and it gets pretty ugly pretty fast. Magic phase, I get 10 power dice, but I don't have my level 4 anymore, of course. So, and even if I summon up anything else with Grave Call, it doesn't matter, and I risk blowing up my wizard. So I didn't do anything. The Tomb Dude Divers are going to go ahead and take shots here, and I realize that he has more than 12 guys, so it doesn't even really matter. and I killed like 5 or 4 or something like that. So it didn't matter. I was just trying to hope to see if he ran. Um, the Plague Furnace kills off 2 guys for being in contact with him. The Plague Priest decides to kill off 2 more, and then the furnace itself. We actually, my guys actually did 1 wound onto the furnace, so now it's at 3. It did 3 wounds total. But he does another move at the end of the turn, kills off a bunch of them. Basically, my guys fail their break test, and they're going to go ahead and run. And they ran like 12 or something crazy. It was pretty nuts. He couldn't even catch it if he could. I don't even think he could because he's immobile. But anyways, over here on this combat, I have the Ragnarok, the troll, or not the trolls, the Crypt Ghouls, and Crypt Horrors, I'm sorry, and the Vargeist attacking the Clan Rats. And he goes ahead and he throws all his attacks first right onto my Ragnarok, and he doesn't wound it. And that was basically his last chance of salvaging this, because my Ragnarok gets like 20 attacks in. Well, it gets 16 automatically, and then you got Thunder Stomps, which I got like a 4 or 5 on the Thunder Stomps. The Vargeist gets like 5 or 6 attacks with Stomps and all his Frenzy and all that crap. And then the Crypt Horrors behind him get like 3 attacks each plus Stomps. And yeah, that after that combat, I wiped out that whole freaking unit of Clan Rats. I mean, he has like 31 or 2 left, and I took them all out. And after a while, he stopped picking up the bodies and counting how many I killed. He just was like, "All right, you got the whole tray, man. You got it." And yeah, so that happened. And after that, we that was basically the end of the game. That was the last valid turn that would have made a difference. We started adding up points, and I mean, he has Queek, Storm Vermin, and that Furnace left on the table. I have, with point wise, I have the Ragnarok, the level 2 Goblin Shaman, and then I also have the 2 Doom Divers and the Night Goblins that are running away right now. And with all that combined, I mean, he had probably like 730 points on the table, and I had about 720 points on the table. So that I mean, we came out to a draw. Who would have knew? So yeah, it was pretty crazy. I didn't expect the draw at all, and I was you know, I'm glad that Aaron came out with a different army. It was kind of fun to see him play a game totally different than the way my brother plays, and it was fun. I actually do end up playing Aaron again, same Skaven army list, a little bit. I mean, it's tweaked a little bit. He has more characters and more a bigger. We play a bigger point value, but overall, that won't. Well, that one won't be up till later on because I have other videos that I've done before that one, and I like to do them in order before they get too far behind. So I will be putting up these videos very soon. If you guys haven't hit the like button already, hit the like and subscribe. And if you guys want to ever come out to Chicago, or if you are in Chicago and you want to play, just hit me up. Hit me up on a message, and I'll be glad to pick a day and time to play a game of Warhammer here. And I think that's about it. Anyways, if you guys, yeah, that's about it. Alright, anyways guys, take care. I'll be putting up more videos coming up. I got High Elves, Lizardmen, and more Skaven coming up soon. Take care. Peace.